What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction, back at it with another video. And we got official release date for chapter 370 of Black Clover. But before we get into that, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. On the road to 5K. Oh man, it feels like it's been forever since we've gotten a Black Clover chapter, and I recently just got volume 1 of the manga in the mail, so I'm super excited. But before we get into 370, I have not done an official 369 review, and I have some thoughts because oh man, with it only being like 30 pages and a lot that went down, I got some theories for 370. So this is gonna be like a 369 review, quick review, theory video, and when chapter 370 is set to come out. So 369 was crazy. So we get Asta and Yuno in front of Lucius's clones and saying, I'll take Lucius out and become the Wizard King. Now, of course, I can't show a bunch of panels and everything. I ain't trying to, just got the freaking channel monetized. So I ain't trying to lose it. But I'm going to describe what's going on and have like a couple of like one panels or so that's in there. But 369, pretty much the main things that are going on in there is we got Asta and Yuno and the Black Bulls that are powered up by Asta's anti-magic going against the clones. Now, what's interesting is Lucius is just all like, Asta, you may have come back alive. It's 4-on-2, but there are several dozen angels here, 3 archangels and 11 of me. I still have the advantage. Now, there is more to that I think people realize because, what ends up happening at the end of the chapter is super dope, but we have to take into consideration that he can't make clones of himself, and with the stipulations for the power-up that the Black Bulls and everybody has, it's not something that lasts forever. So Lucius saying that is very important, but the tides of the battle do, they do shift a little bit. But, like I said, I'll give you my thoughts on that for 370. But in this chapter, the Black Bulls do beat Yami's sister, and it's an interesting interaction with Manga and and Federal, and they're just all like, "This is Ichigo. She's from the land of the sun to help us out. She's Captain Yami's little sister. How about that, Mr. Yami's little?" And they're like, "What, Captain Yami's little sister?" And so Nox just all like, "Well, this ought to be interesting." And all the little Black Bulls do their little, thing as far as with that. Now, Ichigo goes on to explain what's going on, which is at this point, Asta simply shared his anti-magic with you. It's intertwined with your own magic properties, making it possible for you to use pseudo anti-magic. And Asta tries to think of a name for it, which was kind of corny. But we see back to what's going on, and Luck is using Black Lightning Battlefield, which looks dope. The panel of freaking Luck right now is crazy, and then he's using Black Lightning Ultimate Magic. It is insane. But Ichigo says, watch yourselves though, anti-magic isn't infinite. The more your group uses it, the less there'll be. It depends on how much you use at once, but assume you only have enough for 1 or 2 big attacks. And so they're going and they're attacking as far as these angels, and then they go against a Lucius clone. Now, Lucius does say that this may be a bit troublesome, and he's saying this after he noticed the angels numbers drop so fast, and they're like, is he cloaked in anti-magic? Now we see Maga throw his freaking whatchamacallit, dark Black Flame Magic, which is super dope. Soul Chain Team Deathmatch, and this joint manga's dope. Manga's dope, but I have some theories on manga, and it's not looking pretty good. But he says he attaches one chain to him, Luck, and one to an archangel, and one to one of the Lucius clones. And boom, they both do a combination spell as far as on Lucius. And the one thing that we do find out is that the anti-magics getting in the way. I can't regenerate fast enough. So this is when, both Magda and Luck are just all like, well, Lucius notices that they both used up half of their anti-magic, and they are like, if I'm with this guy, I'll never slow down. And so they give a full power. Half plus half equals full power. And they do a black flame, black lightning, exploded cannon, which completely disintegrates the Lucius code. And so Asta's all like, so which of us has the advantage now? And then it ends with Magda and Luck running out of the anti-magic, remember? And, it says to be continued. Now, this chapter is important because I feel like 370 is going to be a lot longer, and there's going to be a lot more that goes on with this. Now, personally, because I was just all like, I think Maga might end up dying, which sucks because he's a good character, but I feel like there has not been a super devastating, other than, Captain Yami getting kidnapped and everything with that, and close calls. But we have to take into consideration that Ichika said that it only lasts for a little bit, and that was their big, power up as far as with that. But the thing is that Lucius can make clones. Now, yes, the anti-magic may interfere, but for how long before they can send more people, which they have to, Asta and them would have to recoup. So let's just say, hypothetically, they defeat everybody that's here. Okay. Lucius can still bring everybody back, you know what I mean? So it's just all like, this goes back to what I was saying before, which is, I don't think that there's either going to be a stalemate, or the good guys are going to lose and then come back. And I think the good guys losing and coming back would mean some casualties, but I think they're going to come back with, I think we're going to find out Asta's father finally. I think that we're going to get finally the Earth Spirit, Mars might end up coming back. Like, there's several things that can be used to complete this out fully. And I think that these are going to be the steps. Now, there's several things that I do think about, which are, the good guys winning all of this. What happens to people like, say, for example, Nox's brother and Acia Silver, and people who were dead AF? Are their spirits just gonna go on and their bodies are just gonna what? You know what I mean? And people like Jack, who recently died, is he gonna just be able to just be back, after all of this? So that's some of the stuff that I'm thinking about with this. And so my thoughts are, I think Maga is gonna die, and the reason why I don't think it's Luck is because Luck had turned into an elf, and I think there might be something that Yuki Tabata is doing to where, like, if you were an elf or something happened, like, you might be safe, maybe, But then I just saw like a bunch of the Golden Dons, had turned into elves and the whole squad got burnt, So I don't know. And are the Golden Dawn members, is there a possibility that them and some of the previous Wizard Kings would end up coming back? Like there's a lot that can go down, but I'm curious to think, what do y'all think is gonna go down? So let me know in the comments. Now, chapter 370, I originally was hoping that it was gonna come out this month, but as it stands, it looks like we're getting it at the end of April. So Black Clover fans are eager to see how Chapter 370 plays out, and so the report comes from Shueisha as the publisher posted a schedule update for its official website. It was there the site confirmed Junk Giga will go live statewide on Tuesday, April 30th. So I'm thinking the spoilers will probably come out, that if we do get spoilers, that previous week, which would be cool. And I'm super excited for it. That would be fire, but even not, April 30th, hey, chapter 370. I'm hoping it's like 50 plus plate pages, so that's what I'm hoping for. So like I said, I'm really hyped. I've been going back to previous chapters. Like I said, I just got volume 1, the physical book. And I might do something like going back over chapter reviews. I may not do like one by one videos. I may stack it to where it might be 5 to 10, and it won't be like this super every single thing that happens type of video. It will be, pretty summarized and things like that, but it will be like a catch up all the way up into 370 of what's going on and kind of seeing what I can notice that I didn't notice first time around. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another video. Are you excited for Black Clover's? Are you excited for Black Clover's return? Let me know in the comments. Peace.